It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Good morning, world. Welcome to the morning show on XL7. I'm your host, Karen McKagan, live in the studio with my partner in crime, Scooty Patootie.
Of all things, that is my name.
That
Scooty
is your
Patootie
name,
now.
Scooty Patootie. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Did you miss me since Thursday?
Since Thursday, of course. Where have you been all weekend?
Well, we went to the fair. You went to the fair with me.
I did.
I did not see you there, but you went later probably than we did. We went during the day on Thursday.
Okay, yeah, we went Thursday evening.
We got to see all the livestock.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the biggest rabbits I've ever seen in my life. Who knew that rabbits, I mean, these rabbits
Some
are
of them
huge.
get huge.
They are like rabbits of your nightmares, you know. Pretty, very,
they
very
get so
pretty.
big that they're scary.
Yes,
I
had never seen a rabbit that big, but they're so pretty and everything.
Fluffy.
And, yeah, fluffy. All different colors and stuff. And the chicken.
I like the ones with the real long ears.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what they call. Are those lop-eared? I don't know.
Lapopso or something weird.
I think Lhasa I think is a dog.
Is it?
Okay. Obviously, we need someone to come in that knows about animals. But yes, I believe Lhasa is a dog. But there is, yeah.
There's
anyway,
English lops. I'm looking at the long-eared.
The long-eared rabbits, but they're huge. I mean,
yeah.
So pretty. So pretty. And then the birds, you know, the turkeys and the ducks and the chickens and the ducks were laying eggs in their cages. It's like, okay, well, this is fun. So, and the bulls and the cows. And one thing we don't have at the Baxter County Fair that I wish that we did, but I'm sure it's a space issue. Horses.
Yeah.
Like they don't have I grew up going to the Tulsa State Fair, which is a big
where they had
fair.
a big area
and
with
they had
horses.
They would have like horse shows, and people would bring their horses and just they'd have judging and everything. But so I miss the horses.
I don't think I've ever seen that at our fair.
No, I don't. I never have. So
if they do, I'm sorry, we missed it. We don't know where it's at, but I haven't seen it.
No, but I do. So I do miss the horses, but I like all the other animals. It's fun, the sheep and goats, and there's a lot that goes into handling and showing all those animals.
I love on TV. I've watched some people show their pigs, and it's funny is they got to keep their eye on the judge, not on the pig.
Really?
And they always have this look, this serious, and they've got the stick, you know, that they're and you always see them out there, like they're so serious, staring right at the judge, not even at the pig, and it's like,
very focused.
Okay, yeah.
Very focused. It's just a lot goes into that, so... anyway, the other thing that I realized is we have a lot of talented people in Baxter County, like the arts and crafts and photography and all that. It's amazing. It's some of that stuff. It's like, so congratulations to everybody that won a ribbon, and congratulations to everyone who didn't win a ribbon, but who entered your stuff.
Hard.
And it is. This young girl over in the livestock area, we were looking at the sheeps and goat, and she just all of a sudden blurted out, she was standing there by herself in the pen with her, I think it was a goat, and she said, I didn't win. And she, you know, and it's like, I said, well, you won just by being out there and showing it.
But that's also a good thing, though. You need to learn that's life.
Yes, that is life. Sometimes you win a ribbon, sometimes you don't. But just the fact that you put yourself out there, I mean, it takes a lot of, you know, commitment to do that. And so for those that didn't win a ribbon, just know that you won just by taking part, and try again next year or try again another time, because
You can get everything you need out of a situation without actually winning it.
yes,
You know, and
Yes.
I used to tell, when I coached wrestling, I used to tell them the same thing. It's not always about winning or losing every match. It's about
Correct.
what you can get out of that match.
correct, and always trying your best. That's the main thing.
You go against somebody that's wrestled for 10 years. Imagine what you can learn from that person. Your odds of winning are slim to none if you don't have the same experience.
Yes.
But what you can learn and gain and grow from.
That's a very good point. That is a very good point. And we wouldn't be here today if we hadn't had,
Yep.
disappointments and trials and all that.
Yep.
So, just look at it as a learning experience, and just, remember that you're one of a select group that gets to do that, because not everybody gets to do that kind of thing. So,
And it's good. It's good. And it sounds sad, but it's actually good when you hear a kid or somebody disappointed and not winning something.
Yeah.
Because it's what's going to give them the drive to move forward and try harder for
Yes.
the next round.
Well,
There's too
yes,
many
that's
people
true.
these days that I think are content with just getting a participation medal.
Yeah, I
And
agree with you.
So for them to have a little loss and learn that, hey, I'm going to have to work harder next round, I'm going to have to do this and that, and the ones that step up after that happens have really gained something from
Yes.
that moment.
I agree. And that young lady, she said, well, I'm going to go to, I think it was like district, I think is what she said, and
Yeah.
try again. It's like, well, good for you. Good luck out there.
That's awesome.
I know. So
Way to go. Way to go.
I
Okay.
know. Way to go. Well, guess what today is? It's September 16th, but guess what special day it is?
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. It's National Play-Doh Day.
Play-Doh.
Play-Doh.
Oh,
Did you
Play-Doh.
like Play-Doh?
I don't remember having a bunch of it and playing all the time with it. I do remember playing with it a couple times. I do know that Play-Doh gets in the carpet and it's really hard to get out.
Yes, that is true. It's like gum
yeah.
a little bit, isn't it?
I don't think that we my wife watches some kids and does stuff and with kids and there will not be Play-Doh, I'm sure, inside our house.
Well, Play-Doh, go with the Play-Doh, but stay away from glitter.
Oh,
But the Play-Doh.
but now they got slime and everything else, so yeah, you never.
Well, Play-Doh actually started off as wallpaper cleaner. Did you know that?
Wallpaper cleaner.
Yes.
Okay.
They used to, back in I think it was like the late 40s or mid 40s, when they had coal furnaces, and I guess the wallpaper would get dirty, and this man invented Play-Doh as a wallpaper cleaner. And then when they switched over to oil-based furnaces, there was not as much of a demand for the wallpaper cleaner, and so his son developed it into a modeling clay. That's how it got its start. You're welcome,
be darned.
everyone, for that little fun fact.
I remember you used to be able to, and you probably still can, take a newspaper, smash Play-Doh on it, pull it up, and it's got the print of the newspaper on the Play-Doh.
Yes. And Play-Doh originally was just in white. And then they came up with the red and yellow and blue or green, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So
See, there you
happy
go.
National Play-Doh Day, and you all are welcome for that educational information.
Play
So,
with some Play-Doh.
Play with some Play-Doh, but don't eat it.
Don't get it in the carpet.
Or
It
get
may
in
not
the
be as
carpet.
bad as what it used to be.
I don't know. It did used to be bad, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
You get it in the
Love
carpet
that.
and, yeah.
So,
You were in trouble.
So happy Tuesday, September 16th, National Play-Doh Day.
Play-Doh Day.
And on that note, I guess we should move on into what we're here for.
It's already 10 minutes in. I know. We haven't even started.
Well, the morning prayer is brought to us by Hospice of the Ozarks. The area's only not-for-profit hospice provider for Baxter, Marion County since 1979. And they do palliative care over there and care coaching, in-home hospice care. They have the hospice house and bereavement counseling. They have bereavement groups and volunteer opportunities. So give them a call at 870-508 1771 and whatever questions you may have, or if you have an interest in volunteering or just learning more about the services that they provide. And on that note, let's bow our heads for prayer, please. Heavenly Father, we just thank you for this glorious day you have created and given to us, and for all the goodness of this life. And we thank you for watching over us. And there's so much division and darkness out there, and we just thank you for being the love and the light of the world and sending your Son Jesus. We ask your forgiveness of our sins today, and watch over us as we go through this day, and help us to, above all, be kind to one another, treat others the way we want to be treated, and demonstrate your love in this world, and be good, strong witnesses for Christ. Be with those who are sick, those who have unspoken needs, those who are lonely, or those that just need to be lifted up today. And you know our every need, and we just pray that you'll watch over us. And for that, we give you thanks in all things. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right, well, I guess we're not going to a quick...
We are doing a quick break.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. Quick break. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Bob Zador of the Z Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z Team would like to be your one. Give us a call. 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show. And Scooty Patootie was just giving me another in-service on the schedule that he gives me every day.
I'm not sure why.
I know. Well, everyone has a cross to bear, and guess what? I am your cross. All right, well, the weather brought to us by the Z Team, Bob and Linda Zadora, and the Z Team over at Century 21 Lemac Realty, 870-405-0793, or retiredtoarkansas.net. And they're so gracious to sponsor the weather. And can we go to the cameras?
You bet.
I love this part of the day, the part of the morning.
There's a wide angle. It looks like there's a boat on the left side, the very left side of the water.
Such a pretty view.
Beautiful day.
Sometime I'm going to have to come on or Bob's going to have to come on when I'm here, because I want to ask him how he forces himself to wake up to that view every day.
It's got to be tough.
It's got to be tough.
Sit out on your deck with a cup of coffee and look at that. Man.
And, it looks from a distance like the river is calm, but you can see the current there as it switches angles. Doesn't look like there's any... It looks pretty dry out there, doesn't it?
It does, and they're not running as much water. You can see that the water's down just a little bit from where it was. They're still moving some pretty good amount of water, but it's not as high as it's been. So
that's nice. Mm-hmm. I think that's nice.
You see some current, but it's not as strong as it has been. So that'll be good.
You know what's interesting is even
fishing.
when good fishing. And the thing about the river and even the lakes, even with them being high, they're still remarkably clear.
Yes.
I mean, we are so blessed to have such clear rivers and lakes around here. But it looks like the weather rock is dry. So let's do some temperature, shall we?
You bet.
Allow me, please.
You go right ahead.
All right now. 67 degrees in Mountain Home, Arkansas, 64 in Harrison, 68 in Batesville, 66 in Yaleville, 64 in Marshall. Salem is coming in at 66, Mountain View is 66, Calico Rock is 63, West Plains at 66, Springfield at 66, Poplar Bluff at 66. St. Louis is already at 77 degrees, and it's going to be hot. Oh, look at that sky. Mm-hmm. Gosh, such pretty hues. All right, well, let's take a look at the map there. not anything going on in our area. Oh, look at that. It looks like there's a tropical storm or a hurricane or something out there in the Pacific. I don't know that they call them hurricanes over in the Pacific, do they? Don't they call them something else? I don't know.
Yeah, I still think they're called hurricanes.
Oh, are
I
they?
think.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't know that it doesn't show that it's a category or whatever, so it may just be a tropical storm.
And look at that. Nothing in our area. Clear as clear can be. So how's about that? It's going to be another. No watches or warnings or heat advisories or anything. Today's high is going to be 94 degrees, mostly sunny, and then a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 65. Wednesday, sunny with a high near 94. Wednesday night, partly cloudy with a low around 64. Thursday, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m., but otherwise mostly sunny, high near 92. Thursday night, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 a.m., mostly cloudy otherwise with a low around 65. Friday, we have a chance of showers and thunderstorms, and then showers likely, maybe a thunderstorm or two after 1 p.m. Partly sunny, high near 85, so a little bit cooler. Chance of precipitation is on Friday is 60%. Friday night, 20% chance of showers, low around 62. And then Saturday, a slight chance of showers, possible thunderstorms after 1 p.m., high near 86. Chance of precipitation, 20%. Saturday night, partly cloudy, low around 63. Sunday is a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, high near 85, and then Sunday night continues with a 30% chance of showers, low around 64, and then 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms on Monday with a high near 85. So a little bit cooler, but a chance of some rain. So
Yeah.
that's
We need the
much
rain.
needed rain, much needed. Allergy breakdown today. No tree pollen, grass pollen is at none, ragweed pollen very high, very, very high.
That gets a lot of people.
Yes, it certainly gets me. Norfolk Lake is at 554.69 feet with a level of 2.69 feet above full pool of 552. And then Bull Shoals is 660.57 feet. The level is 1.57 feet above full pool of 659. And Bull Shoals is running 2 units, and Norfolk Dam is running 1 unit. And that is brought to us again by Bob and Linda Zador and the Z Team, 870-405-0793. Look them up on their webpage, retiredarkansas.net. They've got a long, you can get the
The whole MLS.
Yes,
Yeah.
MLS listings, and take a look at that. They want to be your realtor, and they do a great job. Customer service awards are listed there as well. And if you're looking to buy or sell or whatever you want to do, they can answer your questions. So we appreciate them so much. They do a lot for the community. All right, now we're taking
Now we're taking a full
now
break.
we're taking a full break, and we'll be right back. Don't go away.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care in Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Hospice of the Ozarks, our purpose is you, not just your illness. We offer a compassionate plan of care that respects your dignity and honors your wishes with countless services and groundbreaking programs. We are committed to improving the quality of life for both you and your family. We provide care and support in the comfort of wherever you call home, but we also have the area's only hospice house when needed. As the only local not-for-profit hospice, we will never turn away a patient regardless of their ability to pay. Learn more at hospiceoftheozarks.org.
Oh, honey, we've had such a wonderful vacation here in the Ozarks. I really hate to go home.
I know. The lakes, the rivers, they've all been great for fishing. Oh, and the boating and the swimming.
And the people are so nice in the stores and restaurants.
Let's call an agent and see if we can make Mountain Home our new home.
Call the Z-Team, 870-405-0793. Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East Mountain Home.
870-405-0793. Hello, Z-Team?
When you're
Welcome back to the morning show. Hey, we've got a big list of community events brought to us by Ozarks Farm and Lawn. Oh my goodness, you have got to go check out their inventory at Ozarks Farm and Lawn. They have got farm equipment, yard equipment, construction equipment, pre-owned equipment. I mean, they
It's
have got
amazing how much stuff they pack in
massive
there.
amount of inventory that they
Yeah.
keep in stock over there, and you can test drive. And they have a service department, a parts department, and on their website, ozarksfarmandlawn.com, you can see all of their package deals and all of their promotions that they've got going on, all their rebates and things like that. And you're a huge fan of them. For
I
their
am.
equipment, aren't you?
I've got all but one of my tractors. I bought our first tractor was an old Jubilee that we bought from somebody, but other than that, all the other tractors have been bought through them. So
That's awesome. So go check them out. They are over at 870-425-3434, and their address is 4423 Highway 62 West here in Mountain Home. So check them out. We appreciate them a lot too. Today through the 29th over at ASU Mountain Home Shed Gallery, the Quilters exhibition continues. Generosity Stitched in Time, and go check that out. That is it's amazing what the quilters can do nowadays, and go check that exhibit out. And then, are you ready to uncover history? It's time for the Twin Lakes Artifact Show. Ramada Inn Convention Center on Saturday, September 20th, Sunday, September 21st. The doors open at 8 o'clock a.m. each day, and they have displays of authentic Native American arrowheads and pottery from the Midwest and across the South. You can bring your own collection for a free appraisal from on-site authenticators. Admission is free, so check that out if you're into that kind of thing, and that sounds fun. And then September 20th, that is this Saturday, isn't it? The Melota Cats and Friends from 7 to 9 p.m. Over at the Hickory Park at 466 South Hickory Street here in Mountain Home. And that is the last of the Hickory Park concert series for the season. Food vendors are available, but no alcohol, and it's free entry. So check that out. The Mulata Cats, they are very popular.
They're a very good band. They've played in a lot of big genres around here, and they do a great job.
They're very well known, and they're fun. And then the philanthropic education organization, the PEO, I believe, is what that is. They're putting on a mini golf fundraiser on Thursday, September 25th at 5:30 p.m. over at Little T's Mini Golf off of Highway 5, 39 County Road 917 in Mountain Home. And that organization, the PEO, advocates for women's education, motivating and celebrating women, and they raise money for women's education and scholarships and very low interest loans.
I believe they're going to be in Thursday.
They're going to be in Thursday to talk about this, but it's $15 a person, teams of 4. And you can purchase tickets at Little T's Mini Golf or contact them at 207-650-6320. Contact PEO for more information. And then September 26th at 6 p.m., the Military Service Sisters are having their monthly meeting at Big Creek Golf and Country Club. Coming up October 4th, which will be here before we know it, ASU Mountain Home is the 20th anniversary Veterans Outreach and Appreciation Picnic from 11 to 1. All veterans and their families are invited. And it's free lunch prepared by volunteers and music provided by an award-winning band from Little Rock called Bad Habit. They'll also have vendors and resources there to help you with answering your questions or providing assistance to you. So if you're a veteran or and veterans' families, check that out on October 4th. And then Trunk or Treat is coming up on October 11th from 6 to 9 p.m. at the L.C. Simmons Youth Center here in Mountain Home. And you're very much involved in that, are you not?
Yes, and we have a lot for everybody.
Yes, candy booths, haunted trail, costume contest, inflatables, hot dogs, and it's all free. So put on your Halloween costumes and come for a party on October 11th from 6 to 9 p.m.
And even if you don't like, haunted houses and scary stuff, bring the kids. There's plenty of stuff to do besides that. That's just one of the facets of what's going on. They've got all their bounce houses and all the vendors handing out candy and all the stuff going on.
Yes, so check that out. It's a great opportunity and hopefully it'll be cooler by then. And then Friday, October 24th is a quilt show, Autumn in the Ozarks, that's being put on by Hill and Hollow Quilters Guild and Country Quilters Quilt Guild. And that is Friday, October 24th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday, October 25th from 9 to 4 at the Educational Building at the Baxter County Fairgrounds. Admission is $7. Children under 12 are free. They're going to have more than 300 quilts and vendors, a country store, raffle. They're raffling off quilts and games for all ages. So they have just a big show going on there, and I saw their booth, the Hill and Hollow Quilters Guild, at the fair. They've got some beautiful quilts. And then finally, November 1st and 2nd, 9 to 5 on Saturday and 9 to 4 on Sunday, the American Legion Gun Show is being put on at the it's hosted by the Alley White American Legion Post 52, and I'm trying to see where that is. Oh, that is going to be at Post 52 at 717 Market Street here in Mountain Home. It's a buy and sell show only, and admission is $5, but that $5 is good for both days. Kids under 12 are free with a paid adult, and you can call Bob at 623-454, I think that's a 343. I'm not sure, 623-451-2160, or Mike at 501-502-5025. So check that out. And then Sarah has one more important announcement. Take it away.
Impact Faith is hosting a revival night this Friday at 7 p.m. This isn't just a gathering. This is where God awakens our hearts to his purpose and promise. Whether you've walked with God for years or feel far from him, this is for you. There will be worship that lifts and word that revives. And Impact Faith is hosting this, and that's located at 940 East 9th Street, Mountain Home. That is this Friday at 7 p.m. We hope to see you.
Excellent. All right. Lots happening this time of year at the community, in and around our community, and thank you to Ozarks Farm and Loan for that. And we are going to take a break, correct?
We are going to take a break. Our guest should be pulling in hopefully any minute.
Momentarily, so stay tuned. We'll be right back.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the Mountain Home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
And welcome back to the morning show. It's still just Scooty Patootie and
just us.
Our guest is on the way.
She's almost here.
So, should we talk? Hey, let's talk about football. The Bombers had a bye week.
Yes, they had a bye week last week, so there wasn't a game on Friday that you're normally in. This week is going to be really different.
Yes.
We're playing over in Rolla, Missouri, and they say it's because there's so many schools, and even the small schools have football, that there's not enough refs to do them all on Fridays. So they do some games on Thursdays, and ours will be on Thursday. So coming up on this Thursday.
So go Bombers.
We play Rolla.
But they have to travel there.
Yes, we're traveling there.
You know, that's one thing it took me some getting used to here, that how far the teams have to travel to compete.
Yeah, every sport here, I don't care who you are, but if you're in Mountain Home, you're traveling.
Yeah. So, all right, go
And it's
Bombers.
funny, people that come here is like, oh my God, we had to travel 3 hours to get here, and we never, other teams.
Yes.
It's like that's just normal for us.
Yes. Well, growing up where I went to school, we would travel, but I think probably the furthest we ever traveled was maybe an hour and a half, but it was probably only an hour and a half because it was a 2-lane highway and we were on a school bus and, that kind of thing. It wasn't like traveling clear across the state of Oklahoma to compete. So, but go Bombers. Come on, bring home that win for us.
Well, our guest is here, so
here
we can stop just jibber-jabbering. We are going to take a real quick break and get her set up, and we will be right back.
Sleep Mart is introducing a new way to shop for a great night's sleep. Your Comfort Mattresses comes in 5 unique comfort levels, from firm to soft, with cooling options to match your perfect sleep temperature. And no matter your price range, we'll help you find the perfect fit. Get deep, restorative sleep exclusively at Sleep Mart.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville. Voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day. Or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday. 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 Series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home. Discover comfort and style at Sleep Mart. From reclining sofas and love seats to manual and power recliners, sleep and lift chairs, we've got it all. Choose from a variety of styles, colors, and fabrics. All made with pride in the USA. Come to Sleep Mart today where comfort meets savings. Your senior health care.
Welcome back to the morning show. We are here this morning with Andrea Belt, the marketing coordinator for Donald W. Reynolds Library here in Mountain Home. Welcome back.
Thank you.
As I was telling her during the break, I always like it when she comes because she always has so many things going on at the library.
Yes.
Before we get started, I just want to say I had the opportunity over the summer to work the children's drama camp with Twin Lakes Playhouse.
We had that play performance.
That was so fun.
The kids had a blast. Every time I walked past, they were always just excited
they
and really
were.
into the play.
Yes, and it was so nice of you guys to sponsor that. And that was my first experience with any of those youth camps. It was so much fun, and the kids really enjoyed it. And it helped me to realize what great work the library does during the, we think of libraries during the school year for research or reading or whatever.
Right.
So much goes on there during the summer.
We like
So
to
it's
say,
wonderful.
come to the library and prevent that summer slide.
Yes,
While you're not getting that
absolutely.
extra information coming in from school, you can come to the library, and there's oftentimes camps and programs that span multiple days.
Yes. So, yeah, for you guys out there with kids, it's like, check that out next summer for sure, because it's a very relaxed environment.
Yes.
The kids can just come and, have a good time.
And you just have to have your library card. And if you're a Baxter County resident, just come on in with a piece of mail, and we will go ahead and get you set up with your library card. If you're not a Baxter County resident, we can get you set up with one for $30 a year, and that covers 2 adults and any minor children in the household. And when you kind of think about how much you save,
yes,
If you come to the front desk, we might even be able to tell you. We're kind of working on that. We did a little calculating of my own, and I think this year I've already saved over $400 just in the books and things that I've borrowed from the library.
Wow, that is just a beautiful library. So many resources there. I love it. So, all right, well, let's get it. You have brought a lot of stuff here, so I'm just going to let you talk and go through whatever you want to start with.
All right, I guess we'll start with the library because this weekend we are having Medieval Day at the library this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Bring the whole family if you're interested. We've got crafts, archery, story time, calligraphy, spinning demos. Now that one I wasn't sure of. I had to go and get a double check on what a spinning demo was because people had asked me, are we spinning signs? Are we spinning? It's actually hand spinning yarn. So we're going to have somebody there demonstrating how to hand spin yarn like they did back in the old days.
Wow.
So we're gonna have everybody kind of dressed up in costume. If you guys want to join us, come on out.
Kind of like a little Renaissance fair in a way.
Just like a mini Renaissance fair. Yes.
Well, that's fun. And that's for the whole family.
Yes, and there is still, I believe there is still time to register for that archery with Arkansas Game and Fish. If you guys haven't had a class with them, they show up, they bring everything you need, bows, arrows, targets, instructor, and they teach you how all the basics of archery, and you get to participate right there on the library grounds.
Oh, wow. That's cool. And it does say dress in family-friendly period clothing or just casual dress. You don't have to dress. Calligraphy, I see there, and a treasure hunt.
Yes, I'll be working the treasure hunt booth. So if you'd like to see me dressed up in medieval garb, come stop by the treasure hunt.
How fun is that? So, all right, that's from 10 to 1 this Saturday, the 20th.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
And that's kind of part of our Read, Write, Ignite literary series. That's kind of how we're kicking it off. That's our first major event. We're also at the same time running an If All Baxter County Read the Same Book. Have you ever heard of anything like that?
No. Tell me what that is.
So I believe we've done it before. We've not done it while I've been on staff, so this is my first experience with it. But it's kind of modeled after that If All Arkansas Read the Same Book.
Okay.
So we are actually getting more copies of the third act of Theo Green, and that is by author Talia Tate Borner. She's actually an Arkansas author, and the story is actually about a professor who works at an Arkansas university. So it's an Arkansas author about a story set in Arkansas, and we thought it was the perfect book to try to encourage the entire county to give it a read and then join us at our book discussion. So we'll have a book discussion on October the 9th at 5 p.m. And then that next day, Friday the 10th, Miss Talia is actually going to be at the library, and we're going to do an author discussion with her and what inspired her to write that.
Wow, that's and is she local, did you say?
She's here in Arkansas. I'm not quite sure where she actually lives at in Arkansas, but she's local enough that we were able to get her to come visit us.
That is great.
And then later that afternoon, she's actually going to do a phonology class, and I think that ties into the book. It's about nature cycles and how observing seasons around you ties into that, and so she's going to just teach us all about that.
Wow, and it does say she's not only an author but a master gardener and a master naturalist.
She seems like she's going to be very knowledgeable.
Yes, and I'm sure that she will have a lot of fun facts about our area.
Yes.
Too, about just the nature and gardening and things of that nature from our area. So that's fun.
We're excited, and she's our author spotlight on our Read, Write, Ignite series this go around, and we're also doing our regular Ozark Authors Book Expo. So that's something we do every year. On Saturday, October the 25th, 10 a.m. to noon, we're going to have all of our local authors that want to join in. They're going to be set up in the library with tables, copies of their books, and you can just kind of come in and go around to all the tables, visit all the authors, get copies signed and things like that. And we've actually got a list on our calendar. If you want to check our calendar at baxlib.org and go to the events calendar, you will see that on the 25th, you'll see that event. Click it, and it'll have a list of our confirmed authors.
Oh, all right. Now, if there's an author out there that's maybe not on the list yet, is there still time
There's
for
still
them?
plenty of time. Just reach out to Miss Jamie at jamie.v@baxlib.org. You send her an email there, or you just give us a call. We'll try to get you connected with her. Sometimes we're in and out of the office, but we would love to get any authors that want to come. We would love to have them.
Now, Is that book expo for, do you have to register to come to it?
No, ma'am. That one is
that's
open
just
to
a
the public.
walk-in,
Yep.
and it's free?
It's free.
Free
Oh,
of
yeah.
charge. You know, it's interesting to me how many local authors we actually have.
We do.
And I guess it's much easier to self-publish now than it used to be.
It is. It's a lot easier to self-publish, and there's a lot of programs that we, like at the library, we host, how to write, how to publish, and things like that. And then we see these people come back with their books, and it's super exciting.
That is cool. That is cool. It comes full circle. And so that sounds really nice to have just an opportunity to meet some of the local authors and check out their books and there at the library. All right, what else is going on?
So we're also running 2 reading challenges along with our Read, Write, Ignite series, and those started back at the beginning of September. For adults, we're calling it the Turning Leaves and Turning Pages Adult Reading Challenge, and that's our bingo card. So if you do 3 of the prompts in a row, you will be entered to win, it looks like a sunflower macrame kit.
Cool.
Yeah, and then for our kids, we're doing a Mysterious Reads Youth Reading Challenge. Now, this one is fun. They've got books that are wrapped up. You don't know what they are. They're downstairs. You kind of go downstairs and you pick one out, and you get to see what it is when you check it out, take it home and read it.
Oh, and that's for birth through
12th grade. Yes, ma'am.
So, and it looks like you get a bag of mystery goodies, and you can register to win a prize for that.
Yes, ma'am. And we do all of our tracking on Beanstack. So if you download that app or go online to beanstack.org, you can scan your books there or keep track of your reading there, and that's where you'll have all of your prompts.
Okay, all right. So a couple of challenges there, one for adults and one for youth birth to 12th grade. So what's going on there? All right. And then what else do we have?
So the one other thing that we're running in the month of September, it's very busy. Once we kick fall off, we get a little busy at the library, but it's one of our favorite times of the month. It is September is library card sign up month.
Oh.
So if you do not have your library card, come to the library and get one. We want you guys to have a library card. It gives you so many resources that you wouldn't otherwise have access to. We've got BBC videos. We've got full-length, over 200 full-length episodes from the BBC Landmark and Horizon collections. We've got Canopy. It's like the library's version of Netflix. We've got Libby, where you can borrow ebooks, audiobooks, magazines, things like that. And all of that is accessible with your library card. And then each time you visit during the month of September and you check out with materials, we've got a little stamp card we're doing. So come in, check out a movie, come in, check out a book, you get a stamp, and then when you get 3 stamps, you get to turn that stamp card in for a chance to win a prize. So I believe for the kiddos, I've seen there's 3 different prize levels, and there's some construction paper and rainbow squishies and tie-dye kits for the older kids. And then for the adults, I believe you've got a choice between a t-shirt. We've only got the one size t-shirt, so it's a choice between a t-shirt that's library themed and then or a ceramic water bottle, and it's got all kinds of cute stickers.
That is really nice. Lots going on in the month of September. And then I do just want you to mention what's happening on October 4th, because that'll be here before we know it, and that really sounds fun.
So we are excited. This is our first time having Dolly Day. We are going to be celebrating everything Dolly Parton, and it's also a chance for us to kind of get early literacy out there in the front and center, because Dolly Parton Imagination Library is a huge part of our early literacy project, and we are really pushing to get over the 65% mark. We have around 62 or 63% of Baxter County children that are registered. So anybody under 5, we have about 62% of those kids under 5 that are registered to receive free books every single month in the mail through the Baxter County or through the Dolly Parton Imagination Library.
And
and we want them to be we would love to be at 100, but 65 is our goal. And so we thought this would be a great day to get everybody excited about Dolly. We're going to be doing trivia, karaoke, story time, sweet treats. We're doing a bling your own book cover that seems very
nice.
Dolly.
That's very Dolly, isn't it?
And we've just got all kinds of things. And this is exciting. We haven't brought her out yet, but we have in our possession a brand new Dolly Parton life-size cutout. And you might think that's big, but Dolly is not a very big person.
She's like 5 feet or...
She's tiny.
Yeah.
She's little bitty. And the cutout it's cute. So we're going to have that.
Great big tall spike heels that make her look a little bit taller on TV, but...
Yes. So I'm curious how, like, accurate to size the cutout is to her actual height. But we're going to have that out. Come get your photo made with Dolly. We have all kinds of Dolly Parton themed prizes as well. So
nice.
If you love that kind of stuff, you're going to want to come out Saturday, October the 4th, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. That's our second literary day for the Read Write Ignite literary series.
Now, I'm curious, do they sign up for the Imagination Library through you?
Through the library. So we actually have some committee members at the library, like Miss Amy, our children's librarian, youth librarian. She is a part of the committee, and you can come on in, fill out that brochure, and leave it with us, and we will make sure that it gets to the right person to get them entered.
That's really nice. I was thinking, you know, to me, it's very important for people to read to their children before they get into school. And correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I think statistics show that children who are read to do better in school. To me, I have memories of my mother reading to me and really pushing the books, and that's a special memory. And I just think that the Imagination Library is a great gift.
It really is. And then alongside with that, the library does that 1,000 books before kindergarten program where you can kind of track the books you read up to 1,000 and earn prizes along the way. And that one is housed at the library. That's our program. And so after we get the kiddos completed, we like to take their picture and we'll run it on the monitor for about a month. And I am not sure of all the prizes they get, but I know that they get prizes every so often, like every 100, 200 books or so. They're getting prizes to encourage the parents to just sit down and read to those babies.
Yes.
You know, that's 1,000 books. When you sit down and read every night, it's not that many.
And you know, the children's books are not that long. I mean, just...
Oh, no. And we don't even care if you read the same book 10 times, because if your kids are like my kids, they've got favorites.
Yes.
They're going to want to read that same book 2 or 3 times in a row. You get to count that same book 3 times.
See, that's great. So parents, read to your kids for sure. So, all right. Well, anything else going on at the library that you want to touch on?
Not on that front page. We're pretty well done with that. We've got lots of other things going on at the library. I would definitely like to talk about the Art Odyssey.
Yes, absolutely.
And so at the library right now, when you come into the doors on our 2 glass cases on the right-hand side when you come in, we've got our sneak peek up right now of our Art Odyssey artists. So every artist that's in our Art Odyssey booklet has brought in a piece of artwork to the library, and it is on display through this month until October, and you guys can come in and get a look at it and see what you guys could go and see on the tour. And this studio tour, we have it every year. It will be September 25th, 26th, and 27th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And so that is not this weekend, but next weekend. And it's a self-guided tour. That's the best part. You can kind of pick up one of these booklets and take a look at it, see who you're interested in, and then go visit them.
And it is Baxter and Marion County.
It's both.
Artists,
It spans
so
both.
It'd be nice to get out and just take a drive and...
Yes, ma'am. We've got 3 prearranged routes here in the center of the booklet. If you guys want to go ahead and scan one of those, it will take you on a prearranged route of artists that are kind of grouped together. We try to group them together in a way that makes the most sense, driving-wise and time-wise. So we've got 3 different routes there, or you can just go ahead and make your own route. Pick and choose who you'd like to go and see. There are 28 artists this year, so... I don't know if I'll be able to make it to every single artist on the list, but I am going to try.
You know, art is, it's very subjective, but there's so many different types of things. I mean, a lot of people just think of art as being painting or pottery or that kind of thing, but there's jewelry, there's stained glass, and
we've got we've got a quilt maker, and now she's not in here this year. Last year she was in our tour, but the Landrums were not able to join us this year. So we don't have a fiber artist necessarily, but we do have Clint Peveril here. We're going to pull him out and talk about him. He's got a little bit of an interesting art style here. I have not seen a shirt made out of baseball cards or baseball card packaging before, but that is so interesting to me.
Wow, and he's over in Gassville, so he's nearby. That is very interesting. Looking at that picture, it looks almost like a patchwork.
Yeah.
But it's somebody I might really want to go and check that out.
And if you're curious about the process, you can go in and ask them, hey, how do you do this?
Yes, that's one thing I like about this. They you actually can go in and watch them work in their studio, and most of them will explain how their process works, and you can actually buy things.
That's my favorite part. I am always early Christmas shopping when I'm on the tour.
I love it. And of course, they've got the people who work with oils and watercolors and things of that. The more traditional.
And charcoal. I believe we've got some charcoal people that do pencil drawing and charcoal pastel. And then we even have like alcohol, mixed media, and resin. Like Miss Jan Cowles, she does some resin pouring, and she's kind of gotten some texture added to her pieces this year. So I've kind of gotten to watch some of the art evolve. Last year, she kind of did like alcohol inks, and so it was flat and kind of inky looking. And then now she's kind of working with some texture, so it almost looks like a beach.
That is neat. Lots of interesting things, and I see someone here that works with glass and mosaics, and I like the glass and mosaics myself, as well as I'm not artistic at all, so all of it's amazing to me.
Yes, ma'am.
I just don't see how people come up with these things. So now, what's the relationship with the Art Odyssey with the library?
So we are basically like the parent sponsor of the Art Odyssey. We kind of house all the meetings for the Art Odyssey, and I do the booklet. So I work for the library, but the library donates our time to put together the booklet and take care of the website and any updates like that. And so basically we're like the big parent over the Art Odyssey, and we just kind of help them get out there and thrive.
And again, that's the self-guided tour of the Artist Studios coming up September 25th through the 27th. That's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And lots of interesting artwork to check out on that.
And come by the library if you'd like any booklets. We've got plenty. If you would like a stack for your business, you can give me a call or shoot me an email, and I will come by with some.
Oh, I see some jewelry artists here too, so lots and photography. So definitely go by and get your booklet at the library.
Yes,
and check this out. This is an annual event.
Yes, ma'am. It happens around the same time.
And are most of these repeat vendors, artists?
We do have several artists that repeat, but this year is special. We've got quite a few artists that are new to the tour. So if you have not come for a while, we've got some new faces, and so come give them a visit.
We have a lot of people that move in that are artists.
Yes, we do. And I think that that's kind of the good part about this area is we're very welcoming, and we're very art loving, and it's a quiet community, but it's a thriving art community. And so we kind of welcome these artists in and get them excited and get them set up.
Well, I can't wait to check that out, because that's one of my favorite things, is to go and just take a look at the different arts.
Mine too.
So we just have about a minute or so left. So what else do we have to summarize everything, Andrea?
Well, to summarize everything, I would say, as always, just make sure you check out the website. That's where you're going to find the most up-to-date information, is on that baxlib.org calendar. You can go there, click into it. Any event that we've talked about today is going to be on that calendar with all of the details. If there's registration, you just need your library card, and you'll be able to register for those classes. And we would like to encourage you guys to come see us.
Yes, and just to reiterate, it is library card sign-up month.
It is.
So what do they need to come in and get a library card?
All you need is a piece of mail with your Baxter County address. If your mail if your license does not have your Baxter County address, we just need a piece of mail that does have a Baxter County
Okay.
address, and then just come on in and we'll get you set up. We'll get you guys, if you've got kiddos, we can get you set up with kids cards, and I would love to take your picture and get you guys posted up on the website,
nice.
on Facebook and things like that.
Nice. And then if you're not a Baxter County resident but you want to use the library, you can pay.
Yes, it is $30 a year. It covers 2 adults and any minor children in the household. So it's a really good deal when you think about it.
Well, thank you, Andrea. We're about out of time. You always have such a wealth of information for us. And check out BaxterCountyLibrary.org and check out the Art Odyssey coming up. So thank you all for joining us today, and we'll see you next time on The Morning Show.